Hello. I've not moved. Can you tell? Can you tell? I presume you can. I presume you can. I'm wearing the same clothes, you know. Some days I do wear the same clothes as other days, but I digress. I digress. We're playing some more of this. Some more Balatro, whatever you want to call it. It's JDub versus Jimbo. And we're still trying to beat the purple stake on the red deck. The Nine of Spades says hello. Can I have some good cards, please, for a change? That'd be wonderful. The hook is the boss. I might go straight through this lot, actually, which could be a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take the three extra hand size to benefit me, and then I want the next joke to be free and foil. This could be the shortest video ever. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's going to discard 2 random cards per hand played, but it has started me off with... There's a really low scoring full house here, and I don't really want to throw the hearts out. Am I going to regret this decision? I probably am. What is Balatro / Balatro if not a series of awful decisions? I'm fine with that. You can take those. That's okay. We're halfway there. We're halfway there, and I have 3 hands to play. I'm once again baffled when I have this number of cards in my hand. It completely melts my brain. It really does. I want another spade. If you can let me have another spade. Have you given me another spade? I genuinely can't see. Yes, you have. Oh, I took away a pair of queens, though. That might not matter. It does not matter. Right. So that's that's ante 1 done. I'm always fearful of jumping straight through small and big blind on the first ante because it's a weird power play. The Faceless Joker is foil, and it's $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time, which I might not do, but it is at least worth plus 50 chips in its own right as well, which makes it kind of useful. And then we should take... I can't remember what comes after the blank if I buy the blank now. And I also don't remember what it does. I don't know if there's any benefit to it at all. I mean, there must be some benefit, but I don't know if it's like monumental. To the point where, well, this will still be in the shop again in a minute, won't it? Let's buy the buffoon pack. Sock and Buskin re-triggers all play face cards. Why? Why do you taunt me so, game? I am, of course, going to take Sock and Buskin because it's really good. And Death will convert the left card into the right card. I should convert this 2 into a jack. The left card, the 2 of spades, turns into the jack of diamonds. Always check. So yeah, I've made the Faceless Joker redundant already, but it does give me plus 50 chips, so I will keep hold of it. And it was free. It was free, so I'm kind of fine with that. I should keep my other $3. So give it a copy of the next tag with the double, and then I can have 2 holographic. Oh, I mean, this is... Am I just being destructive in this run? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm being very destructive. I must play 5 cards. I can do that. That's fine. I will play 5 cards. Rather than discarding the flush because it was there. Have I reached a point where I'm just like, if I'm self-destructive with the way I play, I might actually play better? I'm not sure. I need more face cards. But there is 3 5s there. Can't believe I just did that, but I did. Another flush shall re-trigger this king. Again! I do like the little thing that pops up that says again. It's one of the most satisfying things in this game. In fact, to be fair, all the little clicks and pops and tactileness of the way it plays visually and audibly is very, very nice. I mean, it's one of the reasons this game is so good, right? I have 2 hands left and 1 discard, and there is a royal flush waiting to happen there. The queen is there. I mean, that's a big ask, though. It's a big ask, especially when there's 3 of a kind staring me in the face. I mean, it'll re-trigger them all as well. It will re-trigger them all. Let's play that. Not worth nearly as much as I thought it should be. I have 1 hand left and I need 600. It gave me the goddamn queen. It gave me the queen, but I bet it wouldn't have given me it if I'd kept the jack in my hand. I mean, I'm going to have to play the flush. The flush is worth a lot more than playing the three queens that I've got. This might not score enough, though. This might still not score enough. We might be done. We may well be done. That was very close. Yeah, that's a lesson in not being destructive. Don't do that again. Don't do it again. That was snug. That was very snug. I shall take this half joker. Gives me plus 10 mult. It's giving me rubbish jokers with good additions on it. There's also a spectral pack. Let's have one of them. What you got for me? What you got for me? Create a copy of a random joker and destroy all other jokers. 2 copies of 1 selected card in your hand, so I could have more jacks. Destroy 5 random cards and gain $20, or add an effect to a chosen card. I need more. The Ankh is very, very, very tempting because I could have 2 sock and buskins. I could have 2 sock and buskins and that'd be really good. Or I could have 2 half jokers and that'd also be quite good. Because I've already played the psychic. I've just played the psychic, which means I won't get tripped up by a boss blind later if I had 2 of these. But then only playing 3 cards in a hand is not going to score very highly. I don't know. If Sock and Buskin had an addition on it, this would be a no-brainer. I'd want 2 of them instantly. But because these have additions, although ignore this. This can go either way. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna take the Angs, but I'm gonna sell the other jokers first, because then it can't destroy them. We now have 2 half jokers, which bizarrely don't match. Like if you turn the other one upside down, they don't fit together. You can't make 1 super joker. I think that'd be quite cool. And then also, then it would only count for 1. You could have like that underneath it. Let me. Yeah, like that. No. I'm so easily amused. I shall take the 2 tarot cards as well. And spend all this money I've just made. The Wheel of Fortune, for the first time in a long time, actually redundant. But that means I now don't need face cards. Because, well, I don't need face cards. I can create a random joker card. This might solve a problem. Ah! Did you summon the banana? I did. Thanks, Grunt, I think. We have a banana. We have a banana. And we're also going to take this 2, turn it into an ace. So the left card becomes the right card. This has suddenly become a very unusual run. And I'm still owed another base edition Joker, because it only gave me 1 here. The needle is here, everybody. Hooray. I am, however, going to skip the small blind, because I would also like a negative Joker, please. Thanks. And then we shall play the big blind. So it's plus 20 multi. Played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. And then another 10. So that's worth plus 30. That's also worth plus 30. That's worth another 15. So that's 75 extra on the mult. So I just need to play good small hands. I guess we throw away until we get 3 of a kind. Oh, okay. Fine. Huh. And the banana is safe. The needle might actually be doable with that as a setup. How much was the needle worth? I've already forgotten. Oh, you... Why? Why does the game do this? It knows I've got 2 edition tags, so it offers me no jokers. It annoys me so much. I shall take death instead. It knows what it's done to me there. It absolutely knows. It's just like, oh, would you like a Joker that's holographic and then also a negative Joker? Well, tough. We're not going to put any in the shop. Not the first time this has happened. And I wasn't going to spend money re-rolling it, because then I would have effectively spent $5 on the Joker. That's... the game giveth, the game taketh away. Right, I need to score 3,200 in one hand, but as I've just shown, I can get nearly 5,000 in one hand with what I've got. I just have to get there. Just have to get there. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw away this. If it gives me another ace, I've got death to convert this other 3 into another ace. If I need to use it. Excuse me. If I don't need to use it, I'll keep hold of it. But I might as well use up all my discards. It's going to make me use it then. So, death converts the left card into the right card. Hang on, which ones do I already have extra aces of? I've already got an extra diamond. So the left card becomes the right card. Gotta make sure we check. And then we shall play this 3 of a kind. And logic dictates this should be worth the same amount as it was in the last round, right? Yes. And the banana is safe. Screw you, Needle. Screw you, game, for trying to mess with me. Two free jokers. There we go. It made me work for it. It really did. So the Supernova adds the number of times the poker hand has been played this run to the mult and has an additional 10 mult. And then I get plus 10 mult if the hand contains 2 pair. However, it knows what it's done there as well. Hand contains 3 or fewer cards. Hand contains 3 or fewer cards. 2 pair does not contain 3 or fewer cards, does it? At least it's putting all of the things that annoy me into a run all together. But as I maintain, the game knows things. It just knows. First hand is drawn face down. Okay. Do I want to re-roll that? I think I do. I think I do, because if I don't know that they're aces, I'm screwed. Yeah, we shall re-roll. I regret everything. I am Jack's complete lack of surprise. We'll play the big blind. And I need more aces. I need more aces in my life. I would take 3 queens. I would take 3 queens. I'll take 3 queens. I suppose logically I could just sell this though. The Mad Joker, even though it's negative. It's worth $4 because it's negative. I think it's got a bit of a boost to its value. What I need now is more jokers that give me chip increases. Because this is all malt. All malt. Even this would be if it came into play. But yeah, it's 30, 60, 70, plus I think 5 it just says at 75, 80, 90 at the moment. But if there's nothing on the left side, it's multiplying very small. This would be a really good setup for the plasma deck, actually. Because it would drag the chips up with it. I have one more discard. It did give me 3 kings. I could also do with maybe which of the planets is 3 of a kind? I want to say Venus is 3 of a kind. Not certain off the top of my head. It's not Mars. Mars is 4 of a kind. I don't know. Another spectral pack has arrived, though. Things get more and more complicated the deeper in we get. Add a purple seal to 1 selected card. Add 4 holographic or polychrome effect to a card. Create 2 copies of a selected card. Now I could create more aces. That would be good. Destroy a random card and add 3 random enhanced face cards. I want more aces. More aces, please. More aces means more chance of 3 of a kind. Neither of you increase the chip count. What should we do? What should we do? We've got the extra large blind coming up, so I kind of need to get something that helps. We'll do a reroll. Plus 3 mult for each Joker card, which would be plus 18. So again, more mult. Or I can have the Drunkard, which give me an extra discard, which actually might be quite useful. I should take this, because I've got space for it. Why not? Why not? And now I have no money and an extra large blind to fight against again. The entire run has been an absolute calamity. Three kings is a good start. Right. Let's get the 3 kings out there. I don't think I've got any more power than if I was to play 3 of a kind every single time. I'm not entirely sure I have enough hands. for that to actually be boosted. I don't think I've got enough hands to get to a point where Supernova will tip it over the edge. No, I've got 2 hands left, and I've got 1 discard. I mean, not even playing 2 of a kind is going to help here. And now I've got nothing. Now I've got nothing. My mistake was re-rolling the boss blind. I should have taken the face down cards. But then I still might have been in the same problem. So, you know. What's the phrase? Comme ci, comme ça? Easy come, easy go. C'est la vie. It is what it is. Screw you, game. All of those things. I have nothing to play here. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to play this just to... We're going to play a jack on its own just to see if it gives me more aces or not. Wowie. I mean, even if it gives me the aces, which it hasn't, it was never going to score 24,000. There you go. Just have this pile of rubbish. You're welcome. I didn't even mean to play that. I meant to play both jacks, but there we are. Once again, we've been defeated by the wall. But that was what's the word? Not testament, but something like that. A good example of how much the game knows what you're trying to do and will try and screw you over at every turn. The 8 of spades says goodbye. It knew what it was doing. It gave me no jokers in the shop when I had 2 tags that would give me an addition. It gave me a negative joker that was no good for my current build. And then when I swapped the boss blind out, it gave me one it knew I couldn't fight against. The game knows. 8 runs remain. Latest potatoes.